everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the very first time or you are a returning viewer and have not yet done so, please click that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. So, Ahsoka, the new series coming out on Disney Plus, the live-action interpretation of the character played by Rosario Dawson is going to be getting her own series on the streaming service. And of course, now Lucasfilm and Star Wars appear to be doing a casting search for the live-action interpretation of Sabine Wren, the Star Wars Rebels animated character that is going to be coming to live action here most likely. So let's go over here and check out this story from the Direct that discusses this here. Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka series begins casting search for Sabine Wren actress. As a Star Wars fan, it can be pretty tough to look over what the Marvel fan base is getting in terms of project output. Jealousy can absolutely set in quickly, but it's often easy to forget that in just a year or two, the galaxy far, far away will be in a very fruitful spot as well. While there won't be a new season of The Mandalorian this year, instead, fans will get to enjoy Star Wars The Book of Boba Fett, the first solo-focused entry of the fan-favorite bounty hunter. On top of that, both Andor and Obi-Wan Kenobi are currently in production and are likely to be released at some point next year. While having Kenobi back in everyone's lives will be an amazing experience, there's another show which is likely to top that anticipation, and that is, of course, Ahsoka. The Mandalorian's second season marked the first live-action appearances of everyone's favorite Clone Wars Jedi, who was one of the many elements of that animated series being brought into the fold. It's been rumored that the Rosario Dawson-led show will see Ahsoka on a quest to find Ezra Bridger and Grand Admiral Thrawn after the events which transpired at the end of Star Wars Rebels. And, of course, we've got reports that, that Ezra and Thrawn have already been cast in live action. Mina Massoud, who played Aladdin, did a video on that. He's apparently been cast as Ezra Bridger. This has not been confirmed, but that's the report. And of course, there's also a report that Thrawn has been cast by it's not Mads Mikkelsen, it's his brother, Lars Mikkelsen, who did the voiceover work for him on Star Wars Rebels already, so he already knows the character and things like that. So we've gotten that report. So following on the heels of that, now we're getting reports of the Sabine Wren casting. The Hollywood Reporter has stated that the upcoming Ahsoka show is currently looking for an actor to star opposite Rosario Dawson's titular character in the role of Sabine Wren, the Mandalorian warrior introduced in Star Wars Rebels. No further information on the show or characters joining it was given. With how well received all the Clone Wars connections were in The Mandalorian's second season, alongside the return of Boba Fett himself, it's no surprise that Lucasfilm is looking to keep that train going. With how large of a character Sabine Wren is, especially in relation to Ahsoka and her current journey, it seems like a no-brainer. The possibility has been discussed before. Even the original voice actress for the character has come out saying that she'd really love to play the character in live action, because, newsflash, actress wants a job. Seeing as Ezra and Thrawn are reportedly already cast, it's likely the casting news for all three characters may officially drop at the same time whenever they do confirm this. The Ahsoka series is the closest fans are going to get to a continuation of Star Wars Rebels, as a proper continuation was potentially scrapped in favor for the Rosario-led show. In all honesty, this seems to be a great avenue for continuing those character stories anyway. While there won't be a Star Wars Rebel animation continuation, there's always The Bad Batch, which just finished its first season and got a second season order. The show still has plenty of connections to Rebels, and it's something that will likely continue to be explored in future seasons. If the casting for Sabine Wren comes out sooner rather than later, maybe fans will get to see the character make her debut in The Mandalorian's third season, which recently started production. So I'm glad to see The Mandalorian getting season 3 underway, considering that probably will drop in 2022. 2022 is going to be a big year for Star Wars on the streaming service of Disney Plus. We're getting, obviously, The Book of Boba Fett, probably going to bleed a little bit into 2002 when it releases in December. We're going to be getting Andor, Obi-Wan, The Bad Batch Season 2, and it sounds like The Mandalorian Season 3, and who knows when Ahsoka is going to drop. Maybe that ends up being at the end of 2022 or something like that as well, or it could be in 2023. But we obviously saw in the second season of Mandalorian, Ahsoka, when we saw her in that show, she was clearly looking for Grand Admiral Thrawn. So that was the first indicator that we are going to be getting a Rebels sequel storyline, at least. It may not be a Rebels sequel animated show like the article reports here, but we are going to get a follow-up of the cliffhanger at the end of Star Wars Rebels, where Ahsoka and Sabine are on the hunt to try to go find Grand Admiral Thrawn, and of course to find out what happened with Ezra, their dear friend in that animated show. So again, the animated shows are essential Star Wars viewing for the overall Star Wars canon, and I can't wait to see who they cast as Sabine. I can't wait to see all these Rebels characters back. I'd love to see Hera Syndulla possibly cast in live action as well, considering that we may not have Cara Dune and, of course, Gina Carano coming back to reprise her character for the Rangers of the New Republic show that was announced. I'd still like to see if they don't bring back Cara Dune. You can easily do that show with Hera Syndulla in the lead role, so you can continue the Rebels legacy here and do it in live action like you're doing with all these other characters for the Ahsoka show, the Mandalorian seasons, and of course they've all already talked about how the Ahsoka show, the Rangers of the New Republic, the Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett will all cross over into this climactic event, which I believe is going to be the confrontation against Grand Admiral Thrawn. But we'll see what they do. I can't wait to see where they go with this. I'm very excited for the future of Star Wars, especially on television. The movie stuff, it's good to take a little bit of a break right now. I think they're killing it on television. Let's keep telling the stories there, because to be honest, in the TV format, these long form storytelling, that dynamic and that structure is great for telling Star Wars content, because it gives the time for the characters to be fleshed out, stories to be told and done correctly, instead of trying to rush everything in a 2-hour film. But I am excited for Rogue Squadron whenever that does come out, directed by Patty Jenkins and stuff like that. But I think they need to figure out what they're doing on the movie side of things, get it ready to go, have a plan this time, Disney, and Lucasfilm, it's mostly on them, but Disney is involved as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see where they take all this stuff, and I'm excited for the Ahsoka show whenever that does drop. I can't wait for it, as obviously. So comment down below, let me know what you guys think about all this, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. And until my next video, guys, take care.
Target